If I were to say the name Chancellor Puddinghead, chances are Pinkie Pie would be one of the first things you think of. And why wouldn't she be? After all, Chancellor Puddinghead as we saw her was Pinkie. The same thing goes for the rest of the founders of Equestria and the respective main 6 who portrayed them in the Hearth-warming pageant. But it wasn't just luck that there were 6 slots to fill in this story from long ago and 6 main characters ready to fill these roles. The founders of Equestria created a friendship millennia ago, and that friendship, like all, can be broken down into the 6 basic components we know as the elements of harmony. Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight Sparkle represent the elements of honesty, kindness, laughter, generosity, loyalty, and magic respectively. As a team since day one, we've seen the main 6 use the elements of harmony to defend the principles on which they represent against those who sought power for impure reasons by impure means. In the key arc of Season 4, we've seen them make mistakes as individuals and overcome challenges that threaten these philosophies. Through perseverance, they were able to mature and develop these traits even further and were rewarded as a result. These rewards were fully realized when they needed to unite again to defeat an even stronger force in Tyrek. The Rainbow Power was a power unlike anything they had ever seen and was unlocked by the gifts received in their solidifying conflicts. From there, in Seasons 5 and 6, the map allowed the main 6 to spread their vast knowledge and experiences with others and allow their elements to live on in those they've interacted with. While the elements of harmony, the keys, and the map are all physical objects, they're symbolic of real things. Friendship will prove more powerful than jealousy, greed, and hatred regardless of what jewelry we wear. When we grow as people, we in turn allow friendships to grow stronger regardless of if we open a box. And with experience and the willingness to help, opportunity to spread these ideals will make themselves known regardless of if a magical map points you there. All of these principles of symbolism apply not only to the physical objects the main 6 have encountered, but the main 6 themselves as well as other key characters that we've observed, which I will go deeper into shortly. There's honesty in the world without Applejack, generosity without Rarity, and so on. These characters are just symbolic of the values in which they hold dear. Going back to the Hearth-warming pageant, having the main 6 portraying the founders of Equestria tells us that the elements have lived on as long as time itself. The components of friendship were alive in the founders of Equestria, and the main 6 themselves in their portrayal demonstrate the presence of these components. Those who have been affected by the main 6 also carry symbolism from their respective character arcs, and we see this symbolism clearly in another Hearth-warming story being a Hearth-warming tale. This time, the main character of the story is portrayed by Starlight Glimmer, who symbolizes many of her experiences seen in the Cutie remark. We watch Snowfall Frost attempt to eliminate Hearth's warming much as Starlight had attempted to stop the Sonic Rainboom from happening, both for reasons seen by those characters as overall beneficial to society. We then get a glimpse at their pasts and the events that led them to have their erroneous mentalities. We also see the consequences of the would-be actions, which open up their eyes and encourage them to change. Much like with the elements of harmony in the keys in the Cutie map, the principles established aren't literal. Starlight symbolizes things that are vital to growing. You don't need time travel to reflect on your past, and you can use the consequences of your actions to show you the ways you've gone wrong. This isn't something exclusive to Starlight, just like the main 6 aren't the only ones capable of sharing the magic of friendship. Through these stories, we learn that the things observed in our main characters are not only real, but vital in order to grow as both a society and as individuals. The unique symbolism in these Hearth-warming stories is meant as a reminder that even though it's all on the other side of a screen happening to a specific set of characters, it could just as easily manifest itself in your own, my own, or anyone else's lives at any time. And if you don't heed that, then I hope you're ready for the blizzards the Wendigos have in store for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories down in the comments, whether you agree or disagree, or have something additional to add that you believed I missed. With that said, happy Hearth-warming, everyone.